Easiest businesses to start in 2024, part 1. On my list today, I have approximately 15 ideas. The best part of these ideas is, well, 14 of them cost almost nothing to start. They could be done in any major city and country in the world. A lot of them are work from home ideas. And I think the last one, the last one on my list is my favorite. So make sure to stick around because some of these are absolutely fantastic. There is something here for everybody. And with that, let's get straight into the first one on my list. I love this one because the business is all set up for you, and that is charging electric scooters. We've seen them all over the place in every major city. Electric scooters, electric bikes dumped in the streets. These companies need people to go and charge the scooters. So they pay companies like Lime and Bird and other companies in other major cities. They pay regular people to go pick up the scooters and bikes, charge them and put them back again. You will need some kind of vehicle for this, usually a van or something. So it will cost you a little bit. It will require a small investment. To start the business, you don't have to buy anything fancy, you can get something cheap. And according to them, you can earn over £1,000 a week with these companies. I think it's a great idea, and like I said before, mainly being because it's a business, a module that's already set up, it already exists, and they're looking for people constantly to join their team. If you're somebody that loves pets, you will love my next business idea, and that is a pet sitting service. And one of the reasons why I love this business idea is because it costs almost nothing to start. Now, with every business, there's a problem and there's a solution. The problem is, this is not so much of a problem. Everybody loves pets, or a lot of people love pets. The problem is busy people that love pets that don't have time to take care of their animals, their dogs, cats, or whatever else they have, alligators or God knows what, whilst they go to work. The solution is a pet sitting service. Somebody who loves pets to come and take care of their animals whilst they go about their day-to-day life. And as I said before, it costs almost nothing to start. You can start on social media. I am gonna make a separate video on how to start a pet sitting service. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon. It's gonna make me deaf. Make sure to hit the bell icon so that you get notified when that video goes up, and every other video on my channel. This channel is all about businesses. You can start with little or no money. I talk about all sorts of businesses, work from home, low startup costs, full-time, part-time, work from anywhere, work from wherever the hell you want, whether you have money or don't have money. There is something for everybody on my channel. So make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and let's go into the next business idea on my list, and that is a mobile coffee bike. Now, I almost started this business myself, so I know quite a lot about it. I did all the homework. I didn't go ahead with it for whatever reason. I was busy with other things. A mobile coffee bike is very high in demand, costs almost nothing to start. You need to buy one of these tricycle bikes. It could be a little bit of a faff to move around, so you can either use a trailer or you can attach it to let's say an electric bike on a trailer, to help you move it from location to location. You will need secure premises to keep it. But if you put it in certain places, you might be able to use their own premises. For example, if you have it in a closed market, shopping malls, but then you can also rent it out and use it at events, at fun fairs and parties and all sorts of places. There's lots of money to be made. It's a low startup. It doesn't cost much. You can pick up these bikes on Amazon and eBay. And who doesn't like a cup of coffee? Another business that, believe it or not, is very easy to start, and that is an airport valet parking service. When you want to park, let's say I live in London, right? So you want to park in Heathrow Airport. I'm actually going away in a few days. It's going to cost me to park my car in the car park £180. Now, I have another friend. I've made a video on this actually. It's on the channel. I'll post it up here on the pop-out banner that you can watch it. You can actually, if you click on it, you can say watch, or after this video, add to queue or something. A great video. Costs nothing to start. A friend of mine, a few friends of mine, they use people at Heathrow Airport that come and meet them at the meet and greet area. They then take the cars and park them in a town nearby. So if you don't mind your car being parked on a public road, and they charge a fraction of the price than Heathrow Airport parking. It's such a simple business to start. It might be a little bit difficult to get off the ground, although if you know some people, you won't find it difficult. Social media, word of mouth, offer a good service. Your service will be high in demand. There's lots of money to be made. Overheads are very low because you're using the public street. And if you think people might have a problem with their cars being parked on the public streets, so first of all, most cars are anyway parked on the public street outside their homes in a busy city centre where the crime is very high, and crime is a lot lower near airports outside the city, outside main cities. Usually airports are at the edge of the town. Another option is you can rent out driveways and rent out land in places, secure land, to park the cars, and you just include this in your fee. I think it's a great idea. It's very high in demand. Next on my list, and I love this one also because it costs nothing to start as a social media manager. One of the first videos on my channel was about how to be a social media manager. You can go check it out. I think the video is absolute rubbish. It was one of my first ones, but it doesn't take away from the content. It's brilliant content. If you want to become a social media manager, go watch that video. You can charge from around £400 a month to manage a basic account by posting, let's say, 5 days a week. And you can, as you get better at it, you can charge much higher prices. I know social media managers that are managing accounts and they charge their clients about £2,500 a month. It's very, very good money. It costs nothing to start. It's a brilliant business. Go check out my video on that one. The next easiest business to start in 2024 on my list is a singles event planner. This is easy to start because singles, there's so much demand for events for single people. Social media obviously is going to be your first place where you're going to post these events. You rent out a place, you give it a free drink, you get a DJ in, and after you pay your expenses, you keep the change. And believe you me, and I know this because I have a good friend that does these things, there is a very good money to be made in this business. Next on my list is Fiverr. You know what Fiverr is? You know when you need a job done and you want to pay cheaply, whether it's a little video to be made or social media manager. So if you are a social media manager, you can advertise your services on Fiverr. And another one is Upwork. For any service you want, website design, all these kind of things. If you're good at anything, you can start a Fiverr business. People are making a lot of money on Fiverr, Upwork, and there are a few other websites as well where you can market your service. Another easy business to start in 2024, and I love this one as well because I did this for years, and that is being a fitness instructor. Yes, I may not look it today, but believe it or not, there was a time when I was extremely fit and healthy. I used to work in a boxing gym. It cost nothing to start, and the reason why in London, in the UK, it cost nothing to start, and the reason I say that is because there are government-backed training events where you can, programs where you can train. The government pays the fees. About £3,000 in this country, and then you only pay back the government when you start making money, and part of the taxes go back towards you. That's basically like a student loan. So there's very low interest. I can't remember if there was any at all. But yeah, it's a very easy thing to start. If you love fitness, you love training, and you love making an impression on people, changing people's lives, making them fit, making them healthy. I mean, there are so many benefits in this, and there's all different ways of doing fitness. You can either work in a gym. I worked in a boxing gym, and that was a lot of fun. I used to work in people's offices and people's homes. Obviously, I charged a premium for that service. Very, very good business, very easy to start. Anybody can do it, almost anybody can do it. And it's very satisfactory too. Right, next on my list is a mobile nail technician. Yeah, I got that right. It's a bit difficult to say. Try and say it, mobile nail technician. Okay, that was a bit easier. Well, I've tried it 5 times in it. A mobile nail technician, with a home service being so easy to access, for example, Deliveroo, Just Eat, and Uber Eats, and all that kind of stuff, you get anything delivered to your home. To go out to the high street is becoming a pain in the arse, literally. You can't park, and when you can park, the parking fees are, you know how much it costs me to park in where I live, in Golders Green? It costs about £1.80 an hour, I think. It's pathetic, it's ridiculous. And until you find a parking space, the council where I live have put these stupid plant plots. Now, I don't go to get my nails done, just do them myself. But as a business, any service where you can come to the home to do it, you can obviously charge a premium for it, is very high in demand. Again, I live in London, as you know from my videos. I live in a very wealthy neighborhood. And a lot of people don't mind and have the money to stay at home and get somebody to come to their home to take care of their nails. So if you love beauty stuff, there's lots of courses available, there's lots of training available, and it's, again, social media. Social media is brilliant. You can grow your business with social media, word of mouth, and all that kind of stuff. Next on my list is starting a YouTube channel. Now, I gotta be honest with you, yes, this is a very easy business to start because all you need is your phone, a light, a microphone, and that's about it. And some editing skills, which you can pick up easily, ironically, on YouTube. You can learn everything from YouTube. However, It's very, very difficult to be successful with this. I made a video where I talk about how difficult it is to be successful at YouTube. It's on the channel. I think it's called My First Year on YouTube. But as a business, it's easy to start. So if you have nothing better to do, and if you have something interesting to give over, even if you do have what to do and you want to do this as a part-time thing, it's very easy to start. It costs absolutely nothing because you have most of the equipment already. You just got to do the content, upload it onto YouTube. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. And let's go into the next one, which is used car sales. This is not for everybody, but again, used cars are very high in demand. Today, you don't need to actually go to physical auctions to pick up your cars. You can go to online auctions, and there are all sorts of ways to buy your car, and there are easier ways to sell your car today. The next idea on my list is not for everybody, but it's a very easy business to start, and it costs almost nothing to start this business, and that is grave cleaning, cleaning gravestones. That's right, it's actually a business, and there's lots of demand for it. There's all sorts of ways to clean it. You can clean it with certain chemicals, or you can steam clean them. You've got to be careful if there's lettering on there. And about lettering, that's an upsell. You can fix lettering. You can offer all sorts of services. You can grow your business. Well, you can start with the cemetery, or you can put signs in the church, mosques, synagogues. You can advertise in your local papers. And again, you do these videos. I've seen these videos on social media. They're so satisfying to watch. And there's actually somebody that I recommended to get his grave cleaned, or his family, not his grave obviously, but his family, a member of his family, from a video that I watched on TikTok. Great business, lots of money to be made. It costs nothing, almost nothing. You can get all your equipment for under 200 quid. Or euros, dollars. Another business idea that I absolutely love, also because it costs almost nothing to start, word of mouth, social media, satisfying work, and that is grout painting. You know how difficult it is to clean grout on tiles? It's one of the hardest things to clean. So what they do instead is they have this kind of paint that's specially made for grout. You can pick them up on Amazon and all over the place, and you can do this as a business. I've actually seen a franchise start this recently. It's very easy to do. It's extremely satisfying, and there's lots of money to be made doing it. And last but not least, this is one of my favorite businesses because it's current. The only thing is, it's not very cheap. You will need quite a bit of money to start this business. So I'll kind of call this a bonus round, and that is electric vehicle chargers. Electric cars is very high in demand, as you know, I'm sure. People are moving from petrol and diesel engines or combustion engines over to electric vehicles. Some do it for environmental purposes. Others do it for convenience. They just don't want to go to a gas station anymore, which was really the main reason that I got an electric car. And this is why setting up electric chargers at people's homes and offices is very high in demand. If you're not an electrician and just an entrepreneur, you can hire electricians to do it. Profit margins are huge. Demand is high. And with that, I'm going to end this video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.